Okay. I think we're all set.
Yeah.
I'll start it out.
Okay.
Welcome to episode 9 or 9? Yeah, episode 9 of episode 22 Link in Bio podcast. Today I'm sitting here with Kevin Searcy, the original genius behind this podcast. And let's go ahead and name the episode. I'm going to name the episode.
Yeah,
Maybe
go
let's
ahead.
both name the episode.
It's okay.
Let's see. What are we going to call it today?
Maybe quick recap.
Quick recap. Yeah, we're going to get into a quick recap. And there's
Ooh, no call, no show.
no call, no show. Because ultimately, that's what we're going to get into today. Without naming names, of course. Kevin, why are we calling this episode No Call, No Show? This is important for people. Why are we calling it that?
So we had a person supposed to want to come in today, right? Kept on tabs on me. Hey, what's the status and this and that? Gave him all the information. Ready, right? It is 12:30.
Wow. Okay, so this guy was after you about being on the podcast today.
Which is cool, a great honor. You know what I mean? I'm here to help.
And you talked to him yesterday.
Talked to him yesterday. Got all the information. Like, look, hey, it's at 12 p.m.
He has the address.
Yep, everything.
He was after you about being on that.
Yep, opportunities here.
Yeah.
But no show.
But no show. No call?
No call. No nothing.
No show.
Nothing.
Wow.
I'm the type of person like, look, you say you're down to come. I shouldn't need to hunt you down to really confirm. Hey, yo, are you actually gonna show up? Just show up.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? How many people out there have done that? I mean, I know I've done it. I'll be honest. I've done that. Maybe not so much on the no call part, but I've definitely had to change my plans last minute. So no show. But I definitely let people know. I feel like one, it's common courtesy, respectful.
Yeah.
Like it's baseline respectful courtesy to let people know.
Yeah.
Instead of having people hanging out there,
yeah,
right?
keep us waiting. Like, yo, we're gonna do this because now I gotta go to work right after this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Past that, I'd really like to get into the mind of someone who thinks it's cool. Like, I don't know, like, okay, so I'm going to get real deep on this because, it's a self-worth issue. Okay. Like when you don't value yourself, then you think it's okay to not value others. And maybe just like to simplify it a little bit, let's just limit the value conversation to time. If you don't respect your own time, you're not going to respect other people's time.
Right.
And so when people don't show on you, really, it's just a reflection on
that person.
On that person and them not valuing themselves, right? So, this isn't meant to be hateful or anything like that, but it's really frustrating.
Right.
As a content creator, as a photographer, as a videographer, pretty much anybody trying to do a gig with other people,
And at the end of the day, it's content for both parties.
Yeah.
It's like it showcases yourself putting in the work with others and with your fan base. With what I mean. Hey, the whole goal of this podcast is to showcase you as an artist. What can you bring? What have you been up to? Like, what is your struggles? Pursuing your career that you want to be, and not doing the 9 to 5.
Right.
What is your struggles?
Yeah, you're an entrepreneur, you're a creative, you're out there hustling. And so, it's just crazy because this is more common than, and everybody talks about it too. I mean, we've all experienced it. I'm sure the people watching have experienced it.
I've done it a couple times back in the past.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got to really be, hey, I won't be able to make it. Okay, cool. That's it.
So is it like a growth thing? Is it something that you feel like maybe like, so from your personal story, is it something that like you used to do more often when you were younger?
When I was younger, because sometimes I'd be like, hey, can I be a part of it? And they go, yeah, of course. And then I'm like, what, you serious? I can't? All right, cool. And then I start like thinking about it, freaking out a little bit. And then when the day gets closer, I freak out. I'm like, no, I can't do it.
So it's like an anxiety type thing. Okay,
It's like one step closer to your path that you want to be on.
Right.
Opportunity comes, you're like, damn it, I freaked out. Fuck, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, so that's that's interesting. So it's like, so when you were younger, that happened, and I gotta say, for myself too. Again, like I was always someone who at least called,
Yeah.
Or messaged or something to say, and sometimes that was last minute, or sometimes it was like 5 or 10 minutes after I was supposed to show up, and that's not good either, because people are already showing up for you,
Right.
And so we've all been there is the point. I want to have grace for those people as a professional, right? We try to work with people we know value their own time, value your time, and are going to show up. And I think that's just it's part of the journey, really. I know we've had a lot of folks on this podcast so far, right? I know Benny in episode 2.
Man, speaking of Benny, he hit me up last night. I was supposed to pick him up from the airport, but then he said never mind. And then he hit me up like 2:00 in the morning.
Okay.
And I didn't answer.
So he's back. He's back in town.
Yo,
okay, well that's good. A shout out to Benny. Benny Digital. Yeah. Well, so Benny was dropping knowledge in episode 2. Talking about the work for free thing. That's something that you tend to do in the beginning of the game, right? Whatever hustle you're into, get your name out there, get your brand out there, right? So that's part of it. People got lives, and haven't been through it. Okay, well, so out of all of the people, this question for you: out of all of the people that you tend to work with, musicians, producers, dancers, small business owners, rap artists, right? Models. Who would you say, like, which one of those creative areas is the most flaky?
Flaky?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Upcoming rappers.
Rappers. Okay. Not models.
No. I haven't had a bad experience with that one yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like. Well, you do a lot of videos.
Yeah, because I don't really do model work. But if I do, they're the one with the idea, with the theme and everything. It's their idea. I'm like, hey, can you help me with this collaboration?
Yeah.
Cool. You pick the day, time. If I'm open, let's go.
Yeah, and they show up.
They show up because they planned it.
Right.
I'm just here with my camera, just like, let's go.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I know, I'm a little bit heavier on the photography side, and models, tend not to show up a lot too, or call in last second, or actually, it's not so much that they don't show up. What's more often the case is that like the call time is like noon, right? And they're like, and then they message you at like 11:55 or like 12:05, and they're like, I'll be there in a minute. Or I'm at the light, right? That's the classic one. I'm at the light, and then it's like 40 minutes later, and then they message you, and they're like, I'm almost there, and then like they show up like an hour and a half later, right? So that's actually more common, but they do show up.
They show up, see, but they're keeping you in the loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cool. The communication, and really, I think because we've all experienced the flakiness, and we've all been the flaker, right? That we recognize that the communication is really the key part. Yeah, put some tone behind that. Okay, well, so we've all experienced it. What advice would you give? Because we did something today, despite the fact that the person that was supposed to be interviewed today didn't show up. What would be some advice to give folks when your client doesn't show up, or the person you're supposed to work with doesn't show up? What do you do? I
mean, what can you do?
Yeah, what can you do?
I mean, I could be that type of person and be like, yo, are you coming? But like I said, communication's key.
Communication's key. Okay.
Literally, you could just send me a text, hey, I'm 5 minutes behind, 10 minutes behind. Or like, oh, hey, I'm nervous, I'm scared. Okay, cool. Like, it's fine. It happens. It does happen.
Right. Well, no, I mean for like on your side, right? So you're not the person flaking. You're not the person running behind. You're the person waiting on the person who's flaking or running behind. What's your advice to those people? Because it's gonna happen. If you're in the game, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, call me, text me. I don't know. There's no really.
No. What do you do? Like, what would you do for the person who didn't show up today?
What would I do?
Yeah. What do you do?
Probably call you.
Okay.
But, hey.
So check in with the person who's not showing up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, one of the things that we did today, right, is we just rolled with it.
Yeah.
We're shooting this podcast
We're
anyway.
just going down regardless.
Yeah,
if you're showing
it's
up or
going
not.
down.
I got
It's going
22
down.
episodes. This is episode 9.
Yeah.
We got Marco 40 coming up tomorrow.
Okay.
That's for sure. He's gonna show confirmed.
And who's Marco? Just real quick.
Really great rapper.
Really great rapper, Marco.
Yeah.
Okay, big in Las Vegas.
Like if you haven't checked him out, man. He's coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about his upcoming, and he's like the host for the culture, and all that great stuff.
Host for the culture. I love it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Man, he's a really great man. If you haven't checked him out, it's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a fun topic to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool. Well, yeah. Let's. I don't. I want to make sure that we don't put like a negative spin on any of this, right? It's one of those things that happens. People flake. People don't show up. Make sure to communicate. That's the best advice on both sides. On both sides, right? Be chill, man. Be chill. Roll with it. We're here. Yeah. Our guy didn't show up today, but we're shooting the podcast anyways. This is a good time, right? It's part of the game, no matter which one you're in. Maybe a little bit more for photographers, videographers, sound folk, production, right? Content creation. Your folks don't show up, or not everybody shows up, right? But have some grace. Have some grace with yourself. Don't be too hard on people. It's crazy out there these days, man. It's just too crazy out there to be too hard on people, right? Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's do a recap. Who have we had? So we mentioned Benny. He was episode 2, the pie episode. If you didn't catch the pie episode, you go stop right now.
Watch it.
Open a new tab and go watch the pie episode.
It's really good.
Right.
It's really good.
And then let's see. Who is our episode 3?
We had you.
Episode 1. Yeah, episode 1. Yeah.
Benny for episode 2.
Yep.
Episode 3 was Jaden and Puff.
Oh yeah, Jaden and Huff.
That was cool.
That's out right now. That's out right now. Yeah.
I haven't really promoting it because I don't like the sound on it because it's really.
Oh, is the sound bad on that episode?
Super bad.
Oh, that's before we switched up the mics, though, right? Yeah. Now we got these nice mics.
I don't know what was that thing.
The Yeti. Yeah, we were using the Yeti mic. That was. Yeah.
It was kind of weird, but it worked. It's cool. I still enjoy watching it.
Yeah. Part of the process.
Yeah, it's like the whole journey is. If you see episode 1, the process.
Process. Yeah, process.
Then episode 4 we have Rex.
Oh yeah.
That's when we got the audio and all that stuff, and it was pretty good from there.
Yeah.
Episode 4, episode
Learning
5,
curve.
we have.
Was episode 5 Theo?
Theo. Yeah, I think he's episode 5, Theo.
Because we're 8 today or 9.
We're 9.
Oh jeez.
We're 9.
Wow, we're losing track, man. Losing track.
Everything's pre-scheduled.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was Theo. And then we had Gabsy. That was the magical strings episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo's episode is long. It's an hour long. I couldn't help it, y'all. Like Theo's my boy. We had to chop it up real long. He's got an amazing story, so
So episode 5 is Theo.
Yep.
Episode 6 is with my cousin.
Oh, that's right.
And then
Daniela.
Episode 7 was with Gabsy.
Gypsy. Yeah, Gabsy.
Sorry.
Gabsy. Magical strings?
Magic rainbows.
Magic rainbow strings? Rainbow strings? Rainbow strings. It was rainbow strings. Yeah, rainbow magic strings. Go check that episode out. There's some fun stuff in that episode.
Let's see what else. Who else?
7,
8.
Yeah, 8.
Jawsh.
Oh yeah, Josh's episode, Half Mutant.
So
yeah, we've had a rap artist, we've had a singer-songwriter, Gabsy, Rex from Vegas, big star. He's also a rapper. If you haven't checked out his music, oh my god. Yeah, Blunt and a White Claw. Yeah, that's the jam right there. Half Mutant. Jawsh, shout out to Jawsh. He shot some of the videos for some of those artists that we had on earlier episodes. Small business owner, your cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
A little bit of everyone.
A little bit of everybody. Really getting to know the culture out here in Las Vegas. And this is episode 9. We got 13 more episodes.
13, And the upcoming week we have Marco.
Another musical genius.
And then I got Isaiah coming in. He wants to come in and talk about his struggles of the LBGT. Q.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Community. Okay.
Yeah. He wants,
as an artist.
Well, he does. Yeah, I guess as an
or
artist,
just being in the
just him
community in general.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
That should be a good episode.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about K-pop.
K-pop.
Yeah, I didn't get into it until I met that guy.
Okay.
Their visual effects, man.
Yeah.
My favorite K-pop band is the Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just their visuals are out of they have a real
Okay.
team out
okay.
there.
Yeah. K-pop.
Yeah.
All right.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that's not something that comes up too much out here in Las Vegas culture. At least not to the part that we're tied into. I'm not sure.
I don't know any
Yeah.
boy bands out here.
Yeah. Are there any boy bands out here?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not aware
rock
of-
bands for sure, but no boy bands.
Yeah. That's an untapped industry out here in Las Vegas. I don't know if that makes sense out here. Boy bands
I
from
mean-
Las Vegas. That seems like
I think
where are they going to come from? Like, where are they going to come from?
Yeah, I mean, I think it should, that's a really good market though. If you think about it,
I guess so. I don't know. Is there an audience for boy bands in Las
I mean,
Vegas?
If there's a K-pop worldwide, New York, yeah, the Backstreet
Oh,
Boys.
we got some.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's see,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
If you're in a boy band and you need some visions, hit me up. Please
Yeah.
and thank you. Let's collab on that. I'm down to collab on that.
Yeah. Or K-pop.
Or K-pop, same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah.
Is it?
K-pop and boy band. I don't know.
Oh, I'm assuming it's the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Is K-pop? Let us know in the comments down below. Is K-pop and boy bands, are they the same thing? I mean, obviously they're not the same thing, but like
I think it.
I feel like the formula
Yeah.
is very similar.
super similar.
Okay, well, so long story short, we're gonna get
That one's
into
good.
it
Yeah, it'd be
in
really
some future episodes.
And I told him to bring some food too. So
One of the upcoming episodes we got scheduled is Mikey.
yeah,
Mikey, if you know, you know. Big in this town, digital artist, and just his vision so clean.
Yeah.
You know, and he's been in the game a long time. Personally, it taught me a lot about photography, videography. So he's my boy. You were wearing his hat the other day in the last episode. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah.
He makes a side like, hey man, I want to give you this hat.
Yeah. Yeah. Some merch.
Some merch.
Yeah. So that episode's going to be coming up. I feel like he's going to have a lot of knowledge for the viewers about
drop some really good gems.
Yeah, more good gems. So I'm excited about where this podcast is going. It turns out just a little bit of a reflection from episode 1 where we just did not know where this was going. But now that we're into it, now that we got some momentum, we're into it, right? Yeah, this is good, man. We're getting
really
to know people, getting to know Las Vegas, getting some knowledge. If you're a creative, if you're an entrepreneur out there, man, this is the podcast for you. Yeah, this is for you.
And fun fact: once this is done, it's done. It's no more. After
Yeah,
episode
just 22 episodes.
That's it.
You're never gonna do a podcast ever
Never,
again.
Ever.
Yeah.
Cool off that. But if we do though, it's gonna be in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Episode 23, Nebraska edition.
No, not Nebraska. North Carolina.
North Carolina edition. My bad.
Yeah. That's good, man. How many minutes? How many minutes are we on the runtime? There's a little counter down there in the bottom. There should be 18 minutes. Okay. Well, let's see. So what we talked about so far, no call, no show, right? That's big.
big.
Right? That's big. Let us know in the comments what your struggles are with no call, no show. If you have any advice on either sides, if you're the one that's flaking or if you're the one waiting on the flaker, right? Let us know in the comments if there's anything like that you think has helped you in that, or anything that you should be considerate of in that instance, right? The world seems like it's coming back from COVID.
Yeah.
I don't want to put too much COVID or Ukrainian stuff in here, but the world always seems to be falling apart in some way, and communication is key to keep it all together. Things are falling apart out there. World's kind of coming back, but falling apart at the seams still.
Gas
Show
prices
up.
skyrocket high.
Gas
You're getting a
prices
Tesla, bro.
Yeah,
And
no.
$5 is too much for me.
I think that's why they're doing it. They're pushing it. The gas is so expensive. You got to buy that electric vehicle, that hybrid vehicle. You got to get out there. But the reason I bring that up is because no matter what's going on in the world, make sure that you show up for yourself and respect people's time, because it's a reflection of you respecting your own time, right? We don't learn, we don't grow if we don't challenge ourselves. And so you were talking about anxiety, right? I think that's huge, have love for people, because there's a lot to be anxious about in the world, and being in front of the camera is not easy. Being on a podcast, performers will tell you, writing a song and performing a song are two different worlds, man. And you got to have a lot. You got to have a lot behind you. Confidence. We talked about that in episode 1,
Confidence is definitely major.
Yeah.
Major key.
Major key.
Because once you're out there, you're performing. It's either you make it or you don't.
Right.
And you really want to make it. So you really got to mentally prepare yourself.
And for this podcast, if you're feeling anxious, if you're going to be on this podcast and you're feeling anxious, don't. This is raw. This is raw. It's all about process, the
whole experience.
The whole experience, the journey, right? It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking a little bit,
It is, but that's get nervous, even though it's just it's my own little thing. I get nervous showing up. What are we going to talk about? Am I going to stutter? Am I going to say something wrong? Am I going to...
Right. Yeah. Freeze.
Yeah. And I freeze a lot, half the time. And then I was like, damn, just staring.
Staring at the viewers. Yeah.
Deeply.
Yeah. That's okay. It's okay when you look like a snack. Yeah. It's okay.
It happens.
It
happens.
But, that's pretty much it for this episode. Yeah. I'm excited about where this is going. We got a lot coming up. Stay tuned in, catch it. This is episode 9, no call, no show. It's a little shorter because it's just us chopping it up, producing behind the scenes.
Yeah, episodes keep pushing. We're going. No matter what.
We had to bring on a new cameraman for this episode because normally I'm switching the cameras. So big shout out.
Big shout out to the little wifey right there.
Yeah, big shout out.
Proud of you.
First time on the camera.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Those live edits.
This in general takes about 3 people to run.
Yeah,
one person if you want to be really technical.
We did it on that episode 1, and I was kind of hitting the button from behind the mic. But the way we got it set up now with the lights and the tables, we're looking good. Couldn't do that with the wires being the way they are. So
but it's a great experience.
Yeah,
love you guys.
So, episode 9 of episode 22, Link in Bio podcast. Make sure you subscribe,
share with your friend, because your boy is trying to quit his day job.
He's trying to quit his day job. I quit my day job a while ago.
Yeah.
And that's a struggle. I'm not even, that's a whole can of worms. Let's not get into that. 22. Oh yeah. Episode 22.
Yeah.
Because when you quit your day job, there's no going back.
There's no going back.
The feeling ain't the same. Amazing. I keep applying for jobs. I don't want them. I just want to do this all day. Yeah.
Oh, man, the blessings on that.
Right. No call, no show. That's what the episode is. All right. Well, let's call it. Let's call it.
That's it.
That's the show.
Done.
Boom. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. And then just hit the stop recording. Yeah.